Hello everyone. Welcome to another video on molecular orbital theory. In the earlier video, we discussed the MO energy level diagrams for hydrogen, helium, lithium and beryllium molecules. In this video, we will study about the energy level diagrams for boron, carbon and nitrogen molecules. Now when we move from beryllium to boron, the atomic number changes from 4 to 5. And regarding the electronic configuration, for beryllium it is 1s2 2s2 and for boron it is 1s2 2s2 2p1. So from boron onwards we have the electrons in the 2p orbitals. So accordingly we will have some more addition in the energy level diagram. On the left hand side, in the same manner we will show the atomic orbitals for the first atom. So here we have the 2s and also the 2p. On the right hand side, atomic orbitals of the second atom. And in between we will show the molecular orbitals for the diatomic molecule. The 2s atomic orbitals will combine to form the sigma 2s bonding molecular orbital and the sigma star 2s, which is the antibonding molecular orbital. Now regarding the 2p orbitals, so we have 6 atomic orbitals which combine. The 6 atomic orbitals will combine to form 6 molecular orbitals. Now out of these, 3 will be the bonding orbitals and 3 will be the antibonding molecular orbitals. Regarding the combination of the atomic orbitals, in the earlier video we have seen the formation of the different molecular orbitals. 2 px atomic orbitals combine to form sigma 2px and sigma star 2px. The 2p atomic orbitals, they overlap laterally. So this leads to the formation of pi molecular orbitals. The third combination is of 2 pz orbitals. So here we have pi 2pz and pi star 2pz molecular orbitals. So these are the 6 molecular orbitals which will be formed. The 3 bonding molecular orbitals will have the lower energy. And out of these 3, the pi 2py and pi 2pz have the same energy and this will be lower than that of the sigma 2px. In case of the antibonding molecular orbitals, the pi star 2py and pi star 2pz have a lower energy than the sigma star 2px. We can first draw the MO energy level diagram where we will first show the atomic orbitals and the molecular orbitals. We will now see how to fill the electrons. Now boron has the atomic number 5. So the electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p1. So 2 electrons in the 2s and 1 electron in the 2p. Similarly for the other atom. Now we will fill the electrons in the molecular orbitals. In case of the 2s atomic orbitals, so we have 2 plus 2, 4 electrons, out of which 2 will be filled in the sigma 2s and 2 in the sigma star 2s. In the 2p atomic orbitals, we have 1 plus 1, 2 electrons. These 2 electrons will now be filled in the molecular orbitals by following the different routes. So one electron enters the pi 2py and second electron will enter the pi 2pz. So here we have to follow the Hund's rule. The electrons will be first filled with parallel spin and then the pairing will start. We can now write down the electronic configuration. So it is Kk sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, pi 2py1 and pi 2pz1. The bond order can be calculated by the formula bond order is equal to half into Nb minus Na, where Nb is the number of electrons in the bonding molecular orbitals and Na is the number of electrons in the antibonding molecular orbitals. So this is half into the number of electrons in the bonding molecular orbitals is 4 minus Na is 2. So this is half of 4 minus 2, which is 1. So this indicates that there is one bond between the two boron atoms. And this single bond is a combination of two half pi bonds. Stabilization energy is minus beta into Nb plus beta into Na. So this is minus beta into 4 plus beta into 2, which is minus 2 beta. So bond order is greater than 0 and stabilization energy is less than 0. So the molecule will be stable and it is observed to exist in the vapor state. The bond length is found to be 1.59 angstroms and the bond energy is 69 kilocalories per mole. Finally, we can comment on the magnetic property. There are two unpaired electrons, so the boron molecule will be paramagnetic. Then we move on to the carbon molecule. Carbon with atomic number 6 has the electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. So the electrons will be first filled in the atomic orbitals. Similarly for the other carbon. Now the electrons will be filled in the molecular orbitals. So 2 in the sigma 2s, 2 in the sigma star 2s. And then we have 2 electrons in the pi 2py and 2 in the pi 2pz. We can now write down the electronic configuration. It is kk sigma 2s2 sigma star 2s2 pi 2py2 and pi 2pz2. Next we calculate the bond order. It is half into Nb, which is 6, minus Na, which is 2. So the bond order is 2. So this shows that there is a double bond between the two carbon atoms. And this is a combination of two pi bonds. Stabilization energy is minus beta into 6 plus beta into 2. This is minus 4 beta. So again, the carbon molecule will also be stable and it is found to exist in the vapor state. The carbon-carbon bond length is 1.31 angstroms and the bond energy is 150 kilocalories per mole. The magnetic property. Now as all the electrons are paired, that is there is no unpaired electron, the molecule will be diamagnetic. Now we move on to the nitrogen molecule. Nitrogen has atomic number 7. So the electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. Following the same method, we first fill the electrons in the atomic orbitals. Then the electrons will now be filled in the molecular orbitals. In the 2p, there are 3 electrons in each of the nitrogen atom. So the 6 electrons will be filled in the bonding molecular orbitals. The electronic configuration, we can write it as kk sigma 2s2 sigma star 2s2 pi 2py2 pi 2pz2 and sigma 2px2. The bond order can be calculated. It is half into Nb is 8 minus Na is 2. So the bond order is half into 8 minus 2, which is 3. So this shows that there is a triple bond between the two nitrogen atoms. And out of these three, one is a sigma bond and two are pi bonds. Stabilization energy is minus beta into 8 plus beta into 2, which is minus 6 beta. The nitrogen molecule is highly stable and it exists in the vapor state. The bond length here is 1.10 angstroms and the bond energy, which is very high, is 226 kilocalories per mole. As we can see that there is no unpaired electron. The molecule will be diamagnetic. So in this video, we have understood how to draw the MO energy level diagrams for the boron molecule, then the carbon molecule, and finally the nitrogen molecule. Thank you for watching the video. For any queries, feel free to contact me at mnshewari@gmail.com. Thank you.